Welcome back, investors and digital entrepreneurs. Today, we are diving deep into a powerhouse in the Indian defense sector, DATAPATTNS India Limited, trading as DATAPATTNS on the NSE. For entrepreneurs looking to diversify their portfolios with high-growth tech stocks, this company represents a unique intersection of indigenous innovation and massive government tailwinds. DATAPATTNS isn't just a component maker, they are a vertically integrated defense and aerospace electronic solutions provider with over 35 years of history. With India's push for Atmanirbhar Bharat, or self-reliance in defense, companies like DATAPATTNS are moving from the sidelines to the center stage. As we explore their business model today, think of this as more than just a stock analysis. It is a study on how specialized technical expertise can capture a massive, sovereign-backed market. What exactly does DATAPATTNS do? They specialize in the entire spectrum of electronic systems used in defense. This includes high-end radars, electronic warfare suites, communication systems, and even solutions for the space segment. Unlike many competitors who simply assemble imported parts, DATAPATTNS owns the intellectual property for most of their designs. This vertical integration allows them to maintain industry-leading margins. Their products are integrated into major platforms like the LCA Tejas fighter jet, the Akash missile system, and various naval vessels. For an entrepreneur, this is the ultimate moat: high technical barriers to entry and long-term contracts that are difficult for competitors to disrupt once the technology is integrated into a national defense platform. Let's look at the hard data. DATAPATTNS has shown stellar financial growth over the last few fiscal years. Their revenue growth has been consistent, but what really stands out is their EBITDA margins, which often exceed 40%. In FY23 and FY24, the company demonstrated its ability to scale while maintaining profitability. We are looking at a revenue CAGR of over 30% in recent years. This financial health is critical for digital entrepreneurs to note because it shows a business that isn't just burning cash for growth. It's a cash flow positive entity that reinvests in its own R&D. The return on equity, or ROE, and return on capital employed, ROCE, figures are also highly competitive, often hovering around the 20% mark, signaling efficient management of shareholder capital. For any defense player, the order book is the most important metric for future revenue visibility. DATAPATTNS currently boasts a robust order book exceeding 1,000 crore rupees. What is more impressive is the pipeline of live quotes and prospective orders they are bidding for, which runs into several thousand crores. Because defense contracts are often long cycle, this gives the company and its investors a clear revenue roadmap for the next 3 to 5 years. This stability is a dream for investors who want to avoid the volatility often seen in consumer-facing tech stocks. The company is transitioning from small-scale prototyping to large-scale production orders, which is where the real operating leverage kicks in and boosts the bottom line significantly. The Indian government has banned the import of hundreds of defense items to promote local manufacturing. This policy, known as the Positive Indigenization List, is a massive tailwind for DATAPATTNS. Since they already have the IP for complex electronic systems, they are the natural choice for the Ministry of Defense. This Make in India focus reduces the country's dependence on foreign OEMs from Russia, Israel, or the US. For the company, this means less competition from global giants and a preferred vendor status. As an entrepreneur, identifying such macro trends where government policy aligns perfectly with a company's core competency is the key to finding long-term winning stocks in the Indian market. While defense is the primary driver, the space segment is the new frontier for DATAPATTNS. They have been a long-standing partner for ISRO, providing building blocks for various satellite programs. The company is now moving towards small satellite manufacturing and ground station electronics. With the recent privatization moves in the Indian space sector, in space, DATAPATTNS is well positioned to serve both government and private commercial space ventures. This adds a high-tech growth layer to their already solid defense foundation. For investors, this provides a call option on the Indian space tech boom, which is expected to grow exponentially over the next decade as global demand for low Earth orbit satellites increases. No investment is without risk. For DATAPATTNS, the primary challenge is the high working capital cycle. Defense projects often have long gestation periods and delayed payment cycles from government entities, which can stretch the company's cash flow. Furthermore, there is high client concentration. Since the Indian government is the main buyer, any change in defense budgeting or delays in procurement can impact the company's quarterly performance. Additionally, the stock often trades at a high price-to-earnings multiple, reflecting high market expectations. As an investor or entrepreneur, you must weigh these factors, the valuation premium versus the growth potential. A sudden shift in geopolitical relations or a change in Make in India policies could also pose a thematic risk to the company. In summary, DATAPATTNS India Limited is a high-conviction play on India's defense electronics and space aspirations. With a solid 1,000 crore-plus order book, industry-leading 40%-plus EBITDA margins, and a focus on owning intellectual property, the company is built for long-term compounding. For digital entrepreneurs, it serves as a masterclass in building a moat through technical expertise. While the valuation is not cheap, the growth trajectory suggests that it remains a key stock to watch in the defense electronics space. As always, ensure you consult with a financial advisor and align your investment with your personal risk tolerance. DATAPATTNS is not just a stock, it is a vital part of India's technological sovereign future. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the markets.